Hello, everybody. Welcome again. Welcome back to Pig City. It's Monday night. We have two games, absolute battles. We're going to see every single one of these teams battling in the postseason. No, we're not. This is a horrible slate of games, but that's why we're here, to make it enjoyable, because maybe there's some gold where you think there's trash. Alexander, you're in charge. Let's talk Monday night.
Game one of the Monday night doubleheader. You have the Jets going into Miami. Miami is 2.5-point favorites. Both of these teams look like they're a shell of themselves, and you know which way I'm going with this one. I said it. I'm going to give them another chance. This is their other chance, the make or break. I'm going with the Jets in this one to cover the 2.5. I kind of like the Jets to just win money line with it. I also like a Garrett Wilson anytime touchdown in this one.
I like that.
I think out of the two games that are listed in the Monday night, this one's going to be a more enjoyable game to watch just because it's going to probably be close. But I do think the Jets pull it out and pull away at the end.
Okay. So Miami, a team that all offseason basically anyone that was kind of in the football talks, we kind of wrote them off, rightfully so, it looks like. And then the Jets, who there wasn't much said about, looked great in week one. Week two looked like they didn't know what to do. Week three, Justin Fields. Tyrod throws it a little bit. They get back in the game somehow, make it interesting, and then lose a heartbreaker. It seems like all the momentum and the arrows would be pointing to the Jets. But the Dolphins aren't dead yet. Not in this game, at least. We killed them as far as their playoff hopes. We killed them as far as their Super Bowl aspirations. Mike McDaniel's probably going to be a coordinator and never a head coach again. But they're winning this game. The Jets are not going to go to Miami and showcase to the whole world in primetime that they can. I can't remember a Jets game in primetime where they look competent. And we're not going to see it here. You might see their offense running well, but this Dolphins team had a great game plan, had a great script, and they had even more time to prepare this time against the Dolphins. They've had 10 days, right? They went from Thursday night to Monday night. They've had plenty of time to rest. They're ready to go. They're going to have a perfect plan. And the Jets defense is, let's just say what it is, they're soft. The Dolphins are going to move the ball. Shouts out Julian Hill, roll humps. And I hope I'm wrong. I want to say that to you as your friend, somebody that believes in the Jets. I hope I'm wrong on this, but I'm on the Dolphins side. I just think they're more talented, and at a certain point, the Dolphins aren't as horrible as everyone thinks. They're not the Saints. They're not the Giants. They're not good, but they're not in that lower tier of teams, and so they beat the Jets.
If Miami loses this game, do you think we see Tyreek Hill trade it first or Mike McDaniel's fire it first?
The Tyreek trade's very tricky, and they've said they've had zero communication, especially some ongoing litigation. I think McDaniel could be fired very soon.
I think if they lose this, McDaniel might get fired before week 5.
They're not losing this, but if they lose it, especially if it's awful or it's anything to do with coaching, yeah, he's done. Honestly, I'm not even. Should I say it or no?
Say it.
He's probably getting fired regardless, but like for his sake, like a Tua injury might be the only way he doesn't get like canned right now. Seriously.
Yeah.
Because then you have Quinn Ewers coming in. What if he looks good? Or you have whoever the heck. Quinn Ewers isn't their second string, but whoever the heck they have back there. It should be Quinn. But regardless, that might be the only way he saves himself. The Jets aren't good either. I mean, eventually you got to give them up.
Yeah, that's why it's make or break.
Yeah, I mean, Patriots,
Do or
Cardinals,
die.
Jets. We really. It's just those AFC teams and then the Cardinals, the NFC West. I don't know. All right, Alexander, let's finish this up. This is the second part of the Monday night doubleheader. On you, dog.
Game 2 of the Monday night doubleheader. We got Cincinnati going into Denver. Denver is 7.5-point favorites. And to be quite honest, I think that line's deserved. The Bengals just look like they were a shell of themselves last week. I get it. Denver fully hasn't got clicking, but they were able to not fully be clicking and still hang with the Chargers, who are right now looking like one of the top teams in the AFC to beat. So I like them to use this as a get-right game, a figure stuff out, get the offense clicking fully. I look for them to get going on full cylinders in this one. I just think Browning probably Actually, I like a Browning 2-interception game here. I mean, they might end up pulling them just because it gets that bad, but I don't know who the other ones are to even turn to. But
it's a bunch of other Jake Brownings.
Exactly. So do they pull them? They just let them keep throwing picks? Like, I don't know. It's a bad situation to be in if you're Browning. And do you have like stuff pulled up to where you could look and see what like Chase's line is? like receiving line. I'll almost be willing to go the under in his receiving line.
Just say go the under, dude. Whatever.
I don't know the actual line, but yeah, I would most likely go the under.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to get him involved early. They're going to throw to. Are you saying Chase Brown or Jamar Chase?
Jamar Chase. Chase Brown, like that guy.
Jamar Chase, that's actually I like that. I was thinking Chase Brown. I'm like, well, yeah, obviously he like is the worst running back of all time this year. He's making Trent Richardson's stats look decent. I'm on the Bengals in this one. I'll be honest with you. Okay, I'm taking the points. Okay, they're not winning this game. I want to make that very clear. They're covering this spread. The Broncos, whatever it is, they don't have the ability to blow out a team right now. They don't have that second level. They don't have that next gear. And I don't know, unless there's just a switch that has to flip, I don't know that this is it. Now, you could argue against the Bengals defense is a good time for it to happen. But something about this Broncos team, Bo Nix, he's missing on the deep balls. I'm sure he's hearing that. Maybe that inspires him. But give me the Bengals and the points. It's going to be ugly. Hold your nose. It stinks. Make the bet. Take the points. They're giving them to you. Okay? It's a bunch of points.
I also wouldn't mind a Troy Franklin anytime touchdown in this one.
I'm done with touchdowns. I went 5 running backs, and I'm out.
Yeah, but I feel like you went this one just because you felt like you were going too many favorites. You had to fade a favorite, and you felt like this was the one you were going with.
Well, I love the favorites, but I don't know that besides like the Saints or the Giants, I don't know why the Broncos would be a 7-point favorite against anyone. I mean, maybe the Bengals are really that bad also.
I mean, which team do you think's a better team right now? Minnesota with Wentz starting or this Denver team?
Minnesota with Wentz starting. Denver's not been impressive at all. Yeah, they competed with the Chargers. Division games, that's its own ball game.
Okay.
I think
so we're
Denver
on the
will
opposite ends on this one. I like it.
And I think Denver will get it figured out. And maybe this is the week they do, but until they do, I'm not going to keep. Denver's let me down already 3 times this year. I'm not like, I'm not in. I was not in on the Bengals with Joe Burrow. So I'm definitely not in on it. But like 7 points, it's a bunch of points. You mentioned earlier where you struggle with the big spreads. I'm taking the odds. It stinks. Like I said, I don't like it, but I got to.
This week, are we doing our head-to-head? Like in separate parlays?
Everything we disagreed on?
Mm-hmm. It's 4 games.
Sure. Yeah, let us know. You riding Team Walker or Team Ivy? Right now, he's got the lead. He's got a better record, basically, in every way you want to look at it. But going head-to-head just makes you flip.
That'd be what? It'd be Colts, Chicago, Jets, and Denver. Or for you, it'd be Rams, Vegas, Miami, or Cincinnati. Okay, I like it.
I'm already regretting the Vegas one. I mean, they were one of my picks last week, dude.
Yeah. Okay. When are you going to give them the little make or break situation?
I'm going to give Ashton Genty the make or break situation this week. And it's not his fault, but if they're going to do anything, like this is a week where they can actually establish the run a little. All his numbers are good before contact. It's just he's getting hit so soon. Yeah. Ashton Genty's a good football player. We need to stop hating on him.
Yeah, what's that stat? All his yards are like 101% after contact.
Like, listen, man.
Like, how do you go over 100%?
I get it, and we're going to be guilty of this, but dude, we're 3 weeks into his career, and people are calling him a buzz as a running back. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. All right, Alexander, you have any final thoughts and closing remarks? I thought it was a really good pod. Like you said, a lot of head-to-head, a lot of different ones. I got my 5 anytime touchdowns. One running back heavy this week. 5 RBs, baby.
I like it. Hopefully, with the head-to-heads, Walker picks pull through. That make me feel real good. I ain't gonna lie.
I hope every pick you made besides the ones that oppose me, you're right on. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
We out.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Yeah, like people were all like, oh, Tampa Bay on, yeah, you know what I mean?
Agreed.
Hey, in all seriousness, you think the Eagles win by like 20?